Here we go, 2024 Beacon Lake real estate market stats. Let's look at what happened this last year here in Beacon Lake. Let's go. So I am dividing this up a little bit, and the first stats we'll look at right now are looking at both resales and new construction all put together, and that includes single family homes and townhomes. This is all the sales here in the neighborhood last year. There were 247 homes that closed here in the neighborhood. Actually, probably a little bit more than that because I'm only including what actually shows up on the MLS. And so there could have been some for sale by owners, and sometimes the new construction, the builder doesn't always list everything that they do if it never hits the MLS. The median sale price was $590,000, and the median price per foot was $250 a foot. Now, looking at only new construction, we had 203 closed deals. Again, it was probably a little bit more than that, but that's what shows up on the MLS, and I'll reach out to the builders and see what their numbers look like for the whole year. The average price was $581,000, and the average price per foot was $248. The lowest price listing on MLS, there was one that said it was two something, and I think that was just a typo, but there was one that sold for $380,000, and they went all the way up to $1,143,000. That is for new construction homes. Now looking at resales, I've broken this up into the townhomes and the single family homes. So let's hop into the single family homes first. There were 37 resales, single family homes here in the neighborhood. The average price was $630,000, and the average price per foot was $258 a foot. And I don't talk a lot about days on market when new construction's involved, but for resales, the median days on market was 48 days. Now looking at the townhomes, there were actually 7 townhomes that sold and closed. The average price, the median price, was $395,000, and the median price per foot was $252 a foot. And these sat a little bit longer on the market, and the average days on market was 63 days on the market. Now I will say that of those 7 townhomes that sold and closed, 4 of them were manatees, and the manatees are the single family plan that are pretty small and yet very desirable because, hey, where can you find a single family townhome? So very much in demand, and they get a higher price per foot. And so that is definitely driving up the average price per foot on the townhomes. Oh, and looking back at the single family homes for resales, the least expensive home that sold and closed here in Beacon Lake was $419,000. And the most expensive home, can you guess, was $1.4 million. As I said before, I am looking forward to a fantastic year ahead. If you're thinking about selling, the good news is the builder is almost out of inventory. I myself on my listings am seeing a lot more traffic, and I was actually chatting with one of the other real estate agents that sells a lot of homes in this neighborhood this morning, and he's seeing the same thing as open houses are getting lots of people and things are going under contract pretty quickly. Clearly, looking at the total number of homes sold and closed in this neighborhood has been super desirable this year, but for the resale side, many people were going and buying new construction instead of resales. So now that that inventory is almost depleted, where are people going to come? If they want to live in the neighborhood with the brand new K through 8 and everything we have going on here, they've got to buy your house, assuming that you own a house in here right now. So I think resales are going to have a nice little bounce from the drop that they've had at the end of 2024. Are there any questions about the neighborhood you would like answered? Go ahead and leave those in the comments or hit me with a DM, and I'll be more than happy to try and answer those for you. Stay classy, Beacon Lake.